Page 12. The complement of set A is symbolized by, you have A and then there's a somewhat of an apostrophe like at the top, but you read this as complement, of which can be read A prime or not A. Okay? This symbol here, we can read it as A prime or not A. It is the set of all elements in the universal set are not an A. This idea can be expressed in set building notation as, okay, for all X is such that X is an element of U and X is not in the element of A. So for what this is saying here, example 3, it says let U, this is a universal set, equal to A, B, C, D, and E, and A is equal to A and D. Find A prime. So what this is saying, what is not an A? B, C, and E. Now, I can draw the Venn diagram. Here's my universal set. Here's set A here. In A, it says we have A and D. The universal set has A, yes, of course, D. You have B, C, and E. So it's saying here, find A prime. Let me write this out, or what's not in A. So we're going to see these symbols throughout. My recommendation for you, either have an index card or on a sheet of paper having, okay, what do these symbols mean? When you see, we're going to look at intersection, the symbol that is noted for that. What symbol is noted for prime, A prime, because I want us to learn the lingo of this, okay? And I want you to be able to explain it to me the best way you know how, using the correct lingo. Example 4. Find each of the following intersections. Well, the intersection of sets A and B, written A, and I'm calling the upside down U, okay, B, is the elements common to both sets A, both set A and set B. And then you see how it can be expressed as a set builder notation. What's in common? So even though I may not use the Venn diagram, we have a list of, we have the sets as is. It says here, we have our first set, example 4A, 1, 3, 5, 7, 10, intersect, and then we have our second set, 6, 7, 10, 11. What's in common? 7 and 10. What's in common? B, first set, 1, 2, 3, intersect, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have, what would we call this? Begins with the letter E. An empty set. Okay. And then we have here letter example C, 1, 2, 3 intersects an empty set. What do you think that will be? Its own empty set. Okay, so B and C, we're going to see this again, the empty set, and we can go back over that terminology again. And I believe it's on page, let me go back to your notes packet, because I know I talked about empty sets somewhere. I have to go back to the page number. Yeah, page 5 of your notes. The empty set or null set represented by, we have an empty brace, the braces, or we have the 0 with a slash, is a set that contains no elements. So for B, there wasn't an intersection here. We don't have any elements in that, so we would call it an empty set. All right, union. It says the union of sets A and B, written A union B. Now, union is kind of easy to remember because when you think of union, it begins with the letter U. And then the shape of that symbol is in the U shape. It says it's a set of elements that are members of set A, or of set B, or both sets. So basically, all the members in set A and B. That's what the union is, all the members. Okay, we have here, example 5A, find each of the following unions. First set, we have 1, 3, 5, 7, 10. Union, set B, 6, 7, 10, 11. What would be the union? 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. And you see the intersection, the union, this A prime is complement. We're going to see this again in chapter 3 when we talk about, we're going to be, chapter 3 is in logic. We're going to be talking about intersection and or and all of that. And this kind of, or does play on the same concepts. Example B, we have first set 1, 2, 3, union, set B 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it all? Yes. And then it says the empty set in intersection and unions. Okay. It says for any set A intersect an empty set equals the empty set. So this goes back to example 4C. This is the intersection. These would be one of those rules that I will write down, have that in front of me. Okay? But whenever you have a union and empty set, it's going to equal to whatever's in set A. So, for example, 5C. Let me move this up some. Okay. We have set A, 1, 2, 3, union, and empty set. Well, it's going to equal to 1, 2, 3. Any questions so far?